this thing on? What's up?
That was a nice crack.
Was that a good one?
Bush.
We have-
That's regular Bush, huh?
Oh, this is Bush Heavy.
Oh, hell.
Some sort of fishing can I've never seen before that I got from my buddy that works at an Anheuser-Busch. I have made friends since our last podcast. He actually no longer works at Anheuser-Busch, but he used to get a free case every month, and he'd get it from anywhere. So he'd just get like the limited edition sick can. So now we're here, and I have the Holy Grail.
What's the Holy Grail?
Just released Daytona 500 Busch Light can. I hate this lighting. It looks fucking stupid. How about them apples, huh?
Nice.
Wow.
Looks nice.
It's warm. I only got one of them. But it's going back in the collection. As you can see, the collection is growing. I can't do this whole mirror thing.
Corn.
There you go. Yeah, I got the we got corn, we got the cheese head, the Packers cheese. Yeah, I can't do this mirror thing. Whatever.
The cheese head that you didn't even need.
Nope. Didn't matter. Didn't fucking matter. And we're gonna put this nice Busch Heavy can in this Dale Jr. koozie. Just gonna show off all my purchases. I'm going broke.
Nice.
JRM late model program came out with another diecast that I'm gonna go broke on. So here we are. Yeah, if they don't DMP. You know what Roy
that one though, mate. There's enough orders.
You know what Roy looks like right now? He looks like a stunt double in the movie 8 Mile. Is what he looks like right now.
Like Rabbit.
Yeah. What's the guy that shot himself? Cheddar Bob?
Oh yeah, Cheddar Bob.
Kind of look like Cheddar Bob right now.
Oh.
All right, folks. Welcome back to the show. It's January the 7th, 2025. We figured we'd come on here and give all of our fans something to listen to in the off season. So you have the Motley Crew back, and we got a couple notes down here. We're going to talk a little bit 2025, a little bit of conspiracy theory. I don't know how deep we're going to get into that. Just throw some things out there and get your head spinning a little bit. Talk a little futures bets. Absolutely no championship futures bets allowed. We are done. Do not feed my addiction anymore. I'm done with that. You can get these guys in the playoffs with 3 weeks to go at astronomical numbers. So no more sitting on fucking 10-1, 12-1 futures bets. I'm out on that. Once we get to like the beginning of October next year or this season, Zach's going to start going, all right, I got this guy at 40 at Caesars, and I got this guy at 30 and 28 and 30, whatever, dude. And I'm sitting here on my fucking 12-1 ticket going, burning money. So no futures bets. I mean, no championship futures bets. None allowed. But we are going to go over some win totals, possibly some Daytona 500 bets. There's like a zillion on Caesars. Poll certain drivers to lead over under laps. I mean, they got all sorts of shit. They got total teams, win totals, which I thought was crazy. They have Spire at 1.5 at plus money. Do with that what you wish. But we'll get into it a little bit. So, we're also in a global warming pandemic here. It's like 39 degrees down here in Florida. Rory's got a couple inches of snow. Zach's got a couple inches of snow. He sends me a picture of his kids going down the snow sled. I'm like, great, snow day? He's like, no such thing. Technology ruined that shit. That sucks for them, right? I don't even know what a snow day's like. I know what a hurricane day's like. No snow day, though.
Yeah, nope. Snow days don't exist anymore. They have virtual instruction.
It's 21
Thanks, COVID.
Yeah.
Feels like it's 15.
Yeah, it feels like it's 9 right here right now. So.
That is so brutal. So what? I guess obviously there's going to be some NFL games affected. Buffalo's going to be cold as fuck, huh?
Yeah, and then the bowl game that's in Texas, in Dallas, not the one that Notre Dame's in, the other one, the Ohio State
Oh,
game.
yeah.
They're supposed to get like 12 inches of snow the day before the game. If you remember, there was like a Super Bowl in Dallas like 10 plus years ago. Like it snowed like 1 or 2 inches, and the city was shut down for like a week.
Yeah, didn't Austin go through this? Didn't they go through this a few years ago with the black ice and all the car wrecks and shit and
Yeah, but
the
they're gonna get
power
12
grid?
inches of snow. They don't have snow removal equipment,
So that picture you sent me
Yeah.
was only 5 inches.
Like 4. Yeah, what I sent to you was probably like 3 or 4 inches. It wasn't nothing.
Well, they're fucked with 12 inches here in the South.
Yeah.
They're toast.
I
Well,
think anybody's fucked at 12 inches.
is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know anything about snow.
Basically.
So,
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, people up north, they don't, further north than Pittsburgh, like you get people in Canada and like Minnesota and shit. Like I don't know how they do it.
I've been out riding around in like 12 in my old truck that I used to have. Had like 36s. Out riding around, it was fucking sleeting and shit, and we almost ran into a goddamn pond.
That doesn't shock me.
Yeah, we come fucking. Because I'm hauling ass. Like, I'm acting a dumbass. But I didn't give a fuck back then. Probably still don't. But
I was gonna say, did it change?
Yeah, what's changed?
I was probably at least, I don't know, 12 deep before even going out. Like, so, I don't know. And I'm hauling ass going like 55 mount, like it's a wall of this shit. Like they didn't pushed up. And I'm like hitting it and shit. And then all of a sudden we like roll up and I'm like, oh, what's that glare? I was like, oh, fuck. I fucking like slammed on the goddamn brakes. Fucking didn't slam on the brakes actually. I hit the fucking parking brake just so I would lock the rears up, just so I could get the ass in to slide like this. And then I got back off of it and gunned it and fucking took off. It was wild. Yeah.
And you're still here. And you and your wife, so you guys have something in common. Like driving into cornfields and shit. Wasn't it a cornfield we almost ran into?
That's what she did, yeah. But I was in
same
control.
shit.
I knew what was going on. Like when I was doing this, it was dark and you had like all that fucking frozen ass rain and whatever, like your headlights ain't as bright. So I mean, I just glad I fucking noticed it. That was fun.
And you're still here. Rory,
I drove it like
Rory
fucking. I was
Stories.
driving
drove
it
it
like
you
Tim,
stole it.
I was driving it like Tim Richmond.
Yeah. Oh, you bro. Story time. My girlfriend's dad used to work for Procter & Gamble right out of college, and he was in like sales and marketing. And his first assignment was Tim Richmond Folgers. He was the liaison between Procter & Gamble and the Folgers team, Tim Richmond's team, for like a year or two, and said it was the sickest shit he's ever done in his life. So there you go. I meant to tell you that. I was waiting for the pod. Thanks for the reminder.
Hopefully, you didn't hang out with him too much.
Yeah, I did. I should have. I should have asked. Fuck. Yeah, I should have.
Well, we'll just start the conspiracies part, right?
Let's fuck it. Let it rip.
So if you go back and look at stuff, NASCAR freely admits that they said he tested for drugs when he didn't, because they just didn't want him to race because they were scared.
Yeah.
Scared because he was so good?
No, because he had AIDS.
Yeah.
They were like, if he gets in a wreck, what happens? Like, there's a lot of questions, stuff like that. So NASCAR was just like, hey, you're on drugs, you can't race. Let me see if I can find it. Is
that what he died of?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, he died of ammonia, and then they said it was AIDS eventually.
Damn. So that's why they call him the party guy? He was a big partier? He got AIDS? He's fucking around?
He had a lot of women.
He could pull the women.
Hey, dog. What up, motherfucker?
Hey.
You better turn that shit off. I thought Tim Richmond and Jeremy Mayfield were about to have something in common.
Well, they do because, fake test.
Sure.
I'm sure someone else will get it eventually. Probably a bad year.
I mean, I don't know, dude. With technology and the media and everything now, I feel like it's so hard to like lie. I mean, people lie all the time in the media. It's fake news, right? I mean, it's whatever. But what's the word they call it? Fuck, I can't think of it. Anyway, I just feel like shit like that nowadays is very difficult. Now, NASCAR's a private company. They can keep things close to the vest, do whatever the fuck they want. I
There
just
you
feel
go.
like, yeah, well,
1990, a Washington D.C. TV station did a report, and they found that he was banned from NASCAR using an intentionally failed drug test. And Jim France corroborated the story later in life. He sued NASCAR for 20 million, and they settled out of court.
wow, I did not know that.
In July of 1989, Dr. Tennant's reputation with Sports Illustrated was damaged. In 2006 interview, Bill France Jr. blamed Richmond's drug test on the doctor's incompetence, calling it a bad test. Bad
Wow.
test. Yeah. And then I'm sure they did the same thing to Mayfield, you know.
Yeah, I watched that Mayfield podcast with I guess that was Dale Jr. maybe or somebody, and he went into the whole story. And I don't really remember the details, but his side of the story is he got ultra fucked.
Well, yeah, he made I'm sure it wasn't good for NASCAR when like a team owner that's married is dating like a 16, 17-year-old driver. I'm sure that's not good. So when Mayfield just came out and said it, you know,
I don't think they liked that very much, did they?
I don't think I like that. But AJ, see, if you get your drugs from like an owner's son, then like you just get suspended for a race or two, and it's fine. You can come back because it was an owner's, or is it I forget it might be a nephew. Yeah, you ever see them yellow trucks? It has like a name on the side. It's like a rental truck.
Oh yeah,
Yellow.
those. Yeah.
Yeah. Some guy named Jay. I
Oh,
think it's
okay.
his son or nephew. Yeah. That's who gave AJ his pill. So
yeah, he had the Adderall too, didn't he? Was it the Adderall?
yeah. Yeah. Well, he said he was tired and a friend gave him something to pick him up.
Oh, of course. That's how it went. That's how it always
AKA that
goes.
friend.
my friend just said try it. Oh, Mr. Penske. I mean, sorry, nephew.
Yeah.
And who was the France that had the pill problem with the DUI? What was his name?
Drunken
Brian
France.
Yeah,
Brian.
Brian. Yeah, Brian.
They went after that guy. You remember that guy? That was such a great Twitter account.
Twitter account. That was an awesome
Phenomenal.
Twitter account.
That was recently, wasn't it? Didn't that get shut down recently?
Like the last couple years. 5 years.
Probably. Couple of years. He sued him.
That's crazy. Is he still involved?
Probably. I mean,
it's a private company. Do whatever the fuck you want.
You're France. You know.
Well, maybe the Kennedy name will be everywhere now.
Speaking of the France family, we got a new speedway packages here, or the races?
Let me check my notes real quick.
No, he's got the same shitty ass
speedway.
motherfucking bullshit race. It's gonna fucking suck.
So if they save fuel,
fuel,
then we'll get 3 wide when they're saving fuel.
It's one way.
And Fox will tell you the guys leading this, they're not going to win because they're using too much fuel running the back. And then what happens? One of them 3 guys fucking wins.
They saved it.
Oh, magically the guy at the front saved just enough to win. So there's no advantage to running in the back, but they're trying to tell you there is.
Maybe one day somebody will run out, and Kevin LePage, everybody. Or Kevin Harvick in the 2014 playoffs or 2011.
Oh, you mean when he was just causing wrecks because he wanted to make?
Yeah,
that was fine too. Extra. It's okay.
No punishment, Kevin. Sorry.
No punishment. Nothing. No one cared about anything. Just like Bubba end of stage 2 of Watkins Glen, baby.
Oh yeah.
What if Kyle Busch would have done that instead of Harvick?
Oh yeah. Or
there probably just been beer cans on the track.
They would have fucking suspended his ass.
Probably.
I guarantee you NASCAR would have.
Probably. One of my theories is the Montoya. I know this is like I'm just pulling this out of my ass, which suck my balls. Montoya's jet dryer was just a way to get, because NASCAR sucked balls at that point. It might have been the lowest NASCAR's ever been, 11, 12, 13, right in that era. The Montoya jet dryer incident was on purpose for clicks and views. They wanted to go viral for something and they needed people to watch. Nobody was watching NASCAR at that point. I was at that race, fun fact, and I stayed for the delay. Thank you. True fan here. But NASCAR's like, we need something to happen. So then they just click the button on the 42, boom, 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 sideways, fireball. Anyways.
I fell asleep before that all happened. Like, I couldn't make out one. I remember that. I think my wife woke me up and was like, some car just hit some truck on the track. I'm like, what?
Wasn't that the 1 a.m.er, or was that with the 1 a.m. or a rain
yeah.
delay?
No, it was like the 1
That,
a.m.er.
yeah, yeah. Junior win? I don't think it was a 500. Maybe it was a 500. God damn it, Rory! If you don't get that fucking dog, go ahead. Speak your piece.
He's gonna whoop it up.
It's the old lady.
What?
She left for some reason. I don't know where the fuck she went. Unless she had to run over to her parents real quick and came back. That was quick.
Well, they just we
I
have
don't
a
know
fourth
what the fuck
we have a
they're doing.
fourth host on the podcast.
Yeah, but Biscuit, he keeps like he's a guard dog, you know. He's keeping an eye on things. He sees people moving and shit, even though they went out the front door and across right here to get to
Ever
the
bit
car.
anybody?
No.
He ain't no guard dog.
He's an angel.
He ain't no guard dog.
He
Don't
done
kid
chewed
yourself.
up every motherfucking thing. Oh no.
All right. How about this? Can we talk about the Rick Hendrick thing, or what? Are we gonna leave that one for when we really get canceled?
What about who William Byron's like dad is?
Yeah, there's another one too, but yeah, that one. Fun fact. So how about this?
Ricky.
So
Ricky
this family,
William Byron's dad.
this family that I grew up next to, happily married, 30-something years, kids are grown, they're my age, whatever, kids, family. This like 35-year-old woman calls him up one day and was like, "Hey, I'm your daughter." He's like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, you have a daughter." And I'm just picturing that right now. Someone's calling Rick Hendrick going, "You have a grandson. His name's William." I don't know what you want to do about it. Okay, his last name's Byron. He was adopted. Anyway. No, I was talking about the time that Rick Hendrick took like a 4 or 5 month hiatus from going to the track. Zach knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, and then he got some sponsorship. Well, you mean when he was under federal house arrest? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that.
Yeah. You know how all rich people don't go to jail. They have to find something, man. He's an old, fragile man. He's sick. He's got to stay home with this, I remember and then they'd be like, someone, one of his drivers would win the race, and they'd be like, "Here's Rick on the phone. He's at home with leukemia. Dial this number and donate your bone marrow." Don't worry about that. He was taking insider info money, and that's why he's in federal jail. But don't worry about that. We don't talk about that.
See, that's the shit I just feel like we couldn't get away with nowadays. Like that's the shit you could cover up. Like the cover up is just so hard now. I just feel like that shit's not gonna fly nowadays.
And it's not like we have like any good NASCAR reporters that like Bob's a good NASCAR reporter, but he's never gonna tell a story that's bad about NASCAR.
Of course,
I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think there's very few that would do that. So if they wanted to, they can still hide anything. Like not of that magnitude, but like on a race weekend, they can hide stuff.
Oh well, of course. If it's behind closed doors, they could, and it never gets leaked. Yeah, sure. Do you think Tony Stewart should have been prosecuted harder for the homicide of Jason Leffler?
That's a tough one. I always just stayed away from the Tony Stewart thing because I don't know. Like either both sides have a
They're both at fault.
yeah.
Yes.
You shouldn't be walking on the track, and then you shouldn't be revving your car next to someone on the track.
Probably not the
So
smartest
like,
thing to do.
yeah. So it's just like,
But dude,
it's two
think about
assholes and they just collide it.
like if you see some of these viral short track videos of the guys running across the track, like Steven
Mhm.
Nasse, the snowball a few years ago, and like Doug Barnes jumping into that guy's windshield, like there's cars on the track, and then like, I know it's different, but Chase Elliott flicking off Truex or Kyle Busch, whoever it was at Darlington, and Austin Dillon throwing gloves or helmet at Reddick, like eh, they could easily get hit by a fucking car. Like
Mhm.
this, it's going to happen again at some point.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get hit by a fucking car. Joey Gase at Phoenix or wherever the fuck that was.
Oh yeah, when he threw
It's
the
going to
bumper.
happen again. Yeah, dude. It's like someone's going to get pissed and try to fake them out or do the Stewart engine rev. Something's going to happen.
I think both, like Zach said, both parties at fault.
I'm sure he paid like millions and millions and millions of dollars to the family out of court settlement.
I mean, it was. I don't think Tony intentionally was trying to fucking kill him.
Of course
or
not.
Hit him. Like, he was just fucking. He hit the damn gas, thinking he was just going to goose it, and it fucking caught his ass.
Stewart's the only one that
Unfortunate.
reminds
I
me.
mean,
Stewart reminds me of Earnhardt. Like, he'll fuck with you.
Right.
Yeah.
Earnhardt would fuck with people all the time. Yeah. And that's what Stewart was like. And so he's probably just, I'm going to teach this kid a lesson. And shit gets too close and shit happens. Like, again, they're just both at fault.
Am I the frozen one?
I'm sure he paid
boy.
millions and millions and millions and
Roars,
millions
you
of
there?
dollars.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Welcome to the club, Zach. Welcome to the club. That motherfucker went frozen. Damn! It's that snow, man. The freaking 5 inches of snow. They don't know how to deal with it up in Pennsylvania, I guess. Damn!
Fuck. You think they get enough of it? They know what's going on.
He's back. Hey,
I don't
there,
know what the
buddy.
hell happened there. I
It's
lost
that
both
snow.
you guys.
It's that snow, dog. I thought it was me for sure.
No, I lost everything.
Nah.
Whoa, just a little blip. Elon's coming in, just upgrading some shit.
Right on.
Right
Stewart
on.
didn't
All right,
like
well,
us talking about him.
the last one I got is from you, Zach. Kurt Busch got his feet held to the fire at Fontana one year after getting into a little bit of trouble. I don't remember that.
Yeah, he was like, he got suspended. That's when he was with that crazy chick. Remember, she's like in jail now. But he got suspended for like the first 3 or 4 races. So in his second race back, he's leading. It's at Fontana. He's leading. We get a debris caution. So that's the first. Yeah, the first one was Phantom. It was like with 3 to go, they got him, and then he took the lead again, and then there was some debris, so there's another caution, and then there was another caution.
They were like, we really got to get some debris out here on the track this time for this one.
And
so they tossed something.
Him and Harvick and Hamlin were probably the best cars that day, and Kenseth and Hamlin had trouble late, but like it was his second race back from suspension. They were not letting him win. They were keep throwing that caution, baby.
Let's see how good you are.
Rory, you gotta move the camera down a little bit. I can't see your face, brother.
I still believe that's why Carl Edwards quit.
Just because of the bullshit?
Yeah, the bullshit Phantom cautions.
Damn. He started coming around last year a little bit, huh?
Yeah.
He never stepped foot back in a car, though.
Yeah, I don't think he'll ever. Plus, like, I think his wife's like a neurosurgeon. That's when Dale Jr. was having concussion. I'm sure some of that played into it, but I think like he was probably like, "Fuck this Mickey Mouse shit."
He made his millions, bro. He was obviously in the era when NASCAR was. When did he come into the sport? Trivia, Rory. What year? No, Carl Edwards.
Carl Edwards. Like 03?
7. Oh, 02? I was going to say 7, 8. Oh yeah, 2004. Pretty close.
2004.
No.
Yeah, 04.
Nah,
I'm talking about Xfinity. He came in.
Well, in
I think
2005, he was the Busch Series Rookie of the Year. 2004.
What about trucks?
I don't know.
He
This
ran
is
some
He ran
trucks.
trucks.
2002.
Okay.
02. I mean, he came into the sport when the place was on top of when NASCAR was on top of the planet. So he probably made a
I
pretty
just
penny.
remember that motherfucker beating Jimmy Johnson at fucking Atlanta on worn out fucking tires.
Yeah, the 99, baby.
That was fucking
That's a
exciting.
sick ending.
That was fucking exciting.
Carl Edwards' career earnings.
$70 million.
It was Atlanta, right? Was it Atlanta? Wasn't it Atlanta?
Yeah,
wasn't
when
that
him
the
and
one?
Johnson had
Wasn't that the one?
Yeah,
Wasn't
and then
that
he
the
tried
one?
it at Chicagoland too, and he ended up in the wall.
In the
Wasn't
wall, the
that-
video game move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't Atlanta the one? Nah.
According to Forbes, Carl Edwards made $130 million in his career.
Yeah, he's a net worth of $70 million. So I'm pretty sure he's sad. I
don't think he needs to work anymore. Don't you think?
Yeah. I think he's good. I think he's got that thing called generational wealth.
Oh, does he? I did not know that.
I mean, if you don't at 70 million, I don't know what's
the
wrong.
Doctor.
You're talking about
The doctor
rest of them.
lady's got money too. She ain't got 70 million, I don't think, but I think she's got some money too.
Probably makes like 5 at least.
Yeah.
Shit, I might be a neurosurgeon. What do you think? I think I might quit my day job.
Yeah. Carl slung that dick up inside of her.
Oh, hey.
She told him,
Give it
told
to
him, you can retire. All right. I don't want you getting hurt because that dick is irreplaceable.
You just stay at home dad now. It's irreplaceable. God bless. Oh, shit. All right. What else we got before we get onto the tomfoolery? Well, Trackhouse has done the most 2024 thing of all time. They are starting four drivers from 4 different countries in the Daytona 500. Number one, not very Daytona 500 of them, very 2024 of them. But coming from the true American himself, I think it's pretty cool. All right. Like, that's obviously never happened in NASCAR, right? Helio Castroneves is a legend. That's fucking cool. I guess he's still going to make the race. I guess so does SVG, right?
SVG's in.
He's in charter. Okay.
Yeah, they have a charter.
They bought the 3rd charter.
Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know if Trackhouse is going to be shit this year, but I'll be rooting for my boy Rossi with the old Busch Light on the. But by the way, shout out Busch Light, man. There's sponsors come and go in NASCAR. I don't know if there's a single sponsor that's been around longer that dumps so much money. Yeah, Zach, what year do you think that sign is from?
80s or 90s. Guaranteed.
I was going to say 89.
Yeah.
That's incredible. So and they're still
88
a
maybe
sponsor up until, I don't know, a few years ago, and now they're obviously full blown with Ross and Trackhouse, and you always see their logos in the infield. So shout out Busch. They got the sick cans. They got the Daytona 500 cans. Busch Light tastes amazing, right? It tastes like water. There's nothing better than drinking water beer because you can drink 16 of them, or 38 as I did a few months ago.
Nice.
But there's a reason why I am so loyal to Busch Light.
Was that the night you ended up at the gay bar?
No, that was the night I was drinking strawberry daiquiris and. Actually, wait. Now that you bring that up, I wanted to go over this at some point. So in the off season, I went on a bachelor party, and I tweeted out the first half of this list that night as I was probably 16 Busch Lights deep. But we made a list of things that straight men look gay doing. And I am allowed to say these things because I do like 10 of them. There's probably like 60 or 70 on here, for example.
Wow.
Holding your nose when you jump in water. You look very feminine when you do that, right? Okay. Applying. I don't do that.
Okay. Because I was going to
Absolutely not.
If you did
okay.
that, I was going to get off the call. Because
No, we'll
my
we'll
daughter
go.
does that.
We'll go. No, absolutely not. We'll go over some things that I do. Crossing your legs, armpit to thigh, like not like ankle on the knee. I'm talking like the back of your armpit of your knee on the other thigh. You know what I'm talking about?
Couldn't
It's very
do it if I
gay.
wanted to. I mean, it hurts.
Well, you're just, that's what everyone says. Like, I can't even do that. Oh, you must have small balls. No, I'm just flexible. Okay. Long legs. I'm flexible.
Well,
So,
as you get older, you won't be able to do it. You'll accidentally sit on your balls then.
yeah, probably. They might be sad. Mine aren't sagging as much right now.
Yeah.
So
You get
I'm
older,
not there yet.
balls get a little saggy. It's an issue.
I'm also doing an organized race. I'm running at the River Run here in Jacksonville. It's 15K, 9 miles. Will I be running the whole thing? No. It's going to be a run walk mix, but I'm fucking doing it because I was challenged. I'm not a bitch.
Is it a beer every mile? Or?
Oh, yeah. There's beer, Fireball. There's the whole thing.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh, fuck.
So that's on the list, running an organized race. So, okay.
That's on the list?
Oh, yeah, of course. What?
Yeah.
It's pretty gay.
Faggot.
Yeah, so the presenting sponsor of this list is the FAGA, Fans Against Gordon Association.
Nice.
Applying chapstick, using oven mitts instead of a towel, no-show socks, very gay. Being a liberal, undersized 10 shoe, taking a bath, wearing cologne, skin care routine longer than 30 seconds.
Why is wearing cologne gay?
It's just a little feminine. You know, you want to smell good? It's a little feminine.
Well, if you're only going to be around dudes and you wear cologne, that's gay.
Okay, maybe we can put some asterisks.
You're going out with a woman, you can smell good.
Okay.
But dudes that put on cologne, dudes that put on cologne to go to their hockey.
I call my son.
Or the fantasy football draft.
Yeah,
I call my oldest son a faggot for all that cologne and shit that he puts on. Funny story about that.
He's trying to get the girls, dog.
All right, so the other day he pissed off the little one. I think he hit him or something, and he come in there and the little one's whining and crying. I said, Bubba's being a faggot. So then he goes over there right to the door. He said, Daddy said you're being a faggot.
Oh my God. So bad. You are such a good influence. I love you, dude. I'd love to be your son, man. That'd be fucking awesome. And no fucking rules. Just say whatever you want. Do whatever you want.
Just don't fucking interrupt me in the middle of a fucking race. Burn the whole fucking neighborhood down. Just let me get through this race right here.
Just figure it out yourself. Larson's winning.
If I tell him Maddie might come out there, he likes Kyle Larson.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Skincare routine longer than 30 seconds. Swatting bees.
What if you take your hat off and kill the bee?
That's okay. You might look a little gay as long as you have good throwing form, you'll be okay. Tying a jacket around your waist. I do that at the bar if I'm hot. It's cold outside. It's hot in the bar. Drinking out of a Stanley, especially with a straw.
Do you know what men do in that situation?
What's
they
that?
Just don't wear a fucking coat.
Okay, here we go.
You just go to the bars without a coat.
Yeah.
Listen, when it's 39 degrees here in Florida, I have to wear a jacket.
How about when it's 10 in Pittsburgh?
No.
To the fucking jacket when you're going.
Or you wear a sweater, you wear a sweater, and then you just wear that.
You just sometimes you get
wool sweater.
That's a little gay too.
Nice if it gets. Well, just saying.
You probably tie it around your shoulders with
the
whoop-de-doo here in the front. Yeah, that's probably good. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Asking for a to-go box. If you're not part of the Clean Plate Club, don't ask for a to-go box. Finish your damn meal. Being lactose intolerant. That's a pretty good one. Using a colored golf ball. It's pretty gay. This is a good one. Driving with two hands. Tell me you don't look gay when you're driving with two hands. No one drives with two hands. Yeah, it's one hand. It's bottom left. It's top center.
Sometimes
bottom
just
right.
knee.
Or elbow up on the window little thing with the, maybe two fingers here. Something like that.
These work if you're like you need to do something else.
Like one of those. Yep.
Yeah.
Struggling to open a container. Getting a pedicure. I got my first pedicure the other day. Life changing. Let me tell you about it. Painting your face to go to a sporting event. Drinking daiquiris, except when you're at an all inclusive. It's okay then. It's not gay. But if you just like go to a bar and get a daiquiri, gay. How about this? This is a controversial one. Using a top sheet.
Fuck's a top sheet.
Okay, so you got the fitted sheet, right? On the bed.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then you got the
Fuck that.
comforter, and then
Yeah,
the little skinny thing in the middle, the top sheet.
Yeah, no, that's gay.
Okay, it's for females. Yeah, okay.
Straight
Yeah.
comforter.
Yeah, straight
I
comforter.
never used that. I hardly ever made my bed until I met Whitney. At 30.
I don't.
I mean, fuck it.
All
I needed was a fleece blanket, comforter, or something.
Never have I ever made my bed. I don't make beds. Sorry. You should wake up every morning and make your bed. Go fuck yourself.
No, I should wake up every morning and get a fucking blowjob and then get some pussy. That's what the fuck.
In that order?
Yeah.
Or does it go the other way around? Oh, okay.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
All right. Okay.
Either order.
How about 5-inch seam shorts?
Gay.
I like some John Stockton shorts.
Yeah.
I don't know who John Stockton is.
I know. Yeah. Hey, that's that white boy that used to dish the rock.
Yeah.
No, John Stockton. His son played for Gonzaga a few years ago.
That's what I also call my oldest the faggot about is his shorts that he wears.
A little too short, huh?
Yeah. Like,
wearing a ring
that's... gets on me. She's like, stop. I'm like, stop that. I was like, that's what the fuck he looks like.
It's okay. I mean, I do some things on this list, so it's okay. They're president. The person that does the most on this list is the president of the Faggot Association.
Is wearing Uggs on that list?
No, but it should be.
That's definitely
wearing
definitely
Uggs. Yeah, it's on the list now. Participating in a choir. There's people out there. Wearing a ring that's not a wedding ring. Tucking in your T-shirt. Not watching ball on Thanksgiving or Christmas. Doing a puzzle. Big puzzle guy. Let me tell you, I am a big puzzle guy. We finished our first. Me and the old girlfriend finished our first 1,000-piece puzzle in 2 days, and we're about to wrap up our second 1,000-piece puzzle and tomorrow night, and then we're about to fire up a third come Thursday. So I need NASCAR season like I need air to breathe. Just say the word, Mark, if you're being trapped to do puzzles. So I'm a puzzle guy now. Sharing a plate when you go to dinner. That's gay. And the last one on the list, I skipped a bunch. There's a bunch on here. Maybe I'll tweet it out one day, or I'll give you guys the Google Doc list link if you want. Using bumpers while bowling.
Yeah.
Very
under
gay.
the age of 12.
Really gay.
Over the age of 12.
That's really
you're over the age of 12, and that's pretty high.
Because I make my kids bowl with no bumpers because I can't fucking bowl with the bumpers up.
How about using bumpers over the age of 8?
Like 8 or 10, maybe.
Yeah.
10? We'll meet in the middle. We'll go 10.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah,
okay.
Fuck it.
So that's what I did in the off season. I compiled a list of things with some help. I had a bunch of help. Compiled a list of things that straight men look gay doing. So there you go. And if you guys have any suggestions to add to the list, please tweet me. You know where to find me. You know, if you'd like to come on the show and add to it, we might have a segment every week. Maybe we'll add to it. You know, maybe we'll periodically check back in every couple episodes. That hey, Mark, did you add anything to the list? As a matter of fact, I did. Having a stylist, very gay. As a man, you know. Okay, let's get into some 2025 nonsense. How about that? All right.
Works.
First things first. Busch Beer is doing speed dating at the Daytona 500. Did you guys see this?
I did not.
Oh boy. So let me read it to you. They're doing a speed dating. You have one lap. You're going to be in a car. I don't know what kind of car. I hope it's a stock car. I hope it's a fast stock car. Burnt out on online dating? We're giving you a chance to be a part of the ultimate speed dating experience. We want you to find love fast. It'll all take place during one lap around Daytona International Speedway. Head to the link in our bio for more information to enter. So I'm trying to find all my buddies that are single in NASCAR. I don't think there's many. Everyone's fucking married with kids. So I had to tag Dale in one of them. So if you guys know of anybody that wants to do that, I think it's a terrible idea. I think it'd be terribly awkward. I don't know that you're going to hear shit. If you're in the back of a Toyota Camry pace car, we'll probably have to add that to the list because Bush don't do that. He's got to be loud. They got to be yelling, talking over the radio or something. They got to make it cool. So yeah, we'll take a peek at that at the 500. Gragsy boys in the 4. I was looking at his poll odds today, 10-1. Not a big fan of it. But I'm really looking forward to old Gragsy boy in the 4 at front row.
The 4.
Yeah, we got the 4 on the door. The 4's back. Yeah. The 4. All right. Well, that's about all the notes I had. Brexton and Bush. I had my most viral tweet ever a couple weeks ago. I guess that was last week. I'm sitting on the couch. Actually, I went bowling, but there was a 3-hour wait, so I didn't go bowling on Saturday night. I was sat at the bar and got drunk. Came back to the house. I'm watching the Tulsa shootout. I'm on lap like 20 of 55, trying to make watch the end of that barn burner that was Christopher Bell, Kyle Larson. Fell asleep on the couch. Stanky was woken up at 2:30 a.m. Had to truck to bed. Anyway, so I'm scrolling Twitter and I see this Brexton Bush interview. That motherfucker had 20 sponsors. He's 9 years old. I mean, holy shit. What do you mean you can't find sponsorships? Just call Brexton Bush's agent. Oh, wait. His last name's Bush. I couldn't believe it. I mean, he's my mom, dad, Al, Surf Pro, KBM. Who knew KBM was even a thing still? It's coming back. That's confirmed.
He's the real deal. That little motherfucker can drive.
If you guys missed it, let me play it for you.
I feel like I think he might be the best one out of all the youngsters.
He fucking might. Here you go. Let me get, if you guys don't know this.
He's pretty legit.
Surf Pro, Sport Clips, Cheddars, Lucas Oil, Mac Tools, Bundle of Joy, Shoeberth, Driven, Factory Cane, Billy Blue, KBM, Swift Springs, Chevy. That they're all the ones who made me.
Damn,
that's impressive shit.
That's unbelievable. And shout out Kyle and Samantha Bush. You know how many fucking flashcards they're popping up every night at the house? I mean, golly, hey, they've been doing some Quizlet studying. I'll tell you, good for them. That kid's going places. He might be the real deal. I mean, we don't know what Keelan Harvick's got. He's got the legend cars. Owen Wilson, Larson. See what he's got. Logano's kids ripping up the carts.
I don't know.
What do you think?
Look at, I don't think it's like, look at Kyle Petty. Look at Dale Jr. Look at, let's see who else we got.
Todd Gilliland.
Dale Jarrett had a brother who was awful. Dale Jarrett's kid, Parsons' kid, Rusty Wallace's kid. Like, they all burned out, man.
Yeah.
So, and again,
Martin, did you say Martin's?
Yeah, Martin's kid was no good. Like, it's different, especially because just use Earnhardt as an example. Like, when you work and you don't get the best of everything. You know what I mean? When you're working your way up. But if your dad's Kyle Busch, you're probably getting the best of everything.
And you're winning. You're not having to struggle.
So are you learning anything?
Good question. If you come from the back, I don't know. I feel like Tulsa shootout's a big deal. I don't know.
If he goes races karts like Keelan was doing over in Europe and he wins over there, then I'm a believer.
Okay. All right.
But if you're just beating some dude whose dad's a fucking plumber, it's not impressive to me. It's like winning
Owns
an
a
ARCA
construction
race.
company.
It's our winning an ARCA race. Like winning an ARCA race, there's like 2 or 3 good ARCA cars. Like a
Right.
top 5 in ARCA is
It's a
meaningless.
shame.
A top 10 is who gives a fuck.
It's like a top 10 of the truck series. You have 15 top 10s. So, okay,
Well, like no, because Malcolm in the Middle has a top 10 in ARCA. So that should tell you everything you know.
he's coming back, huh? Gase.
He
no,
beat
is
that Mamba. You know that Mamba Smith? The dude thinks he's
Well,
the
I
greatest
mean,
ever.
There
really,
is some funny shit on.
You know who? Hold on.
But-
You know
burner
who beat
Twitter.
him in a race? You know who beat him in a race?
Brayton Laster, Presley Soro.
Yeah, both Braden did, and fucking Malcolm in the Middle beat him. And Mr. Mamba, I'm the greatest ever. I call myself Mamba, even though it's not my real name, Dylan. He was in a Venturini car. So shut the fuck up. You suck. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys have stumbled across Burner Twitter. I'm sure, obviously, you guys have, but Burner NASCAR
have
Twitter
not.
is fucking hilarious, bro. They will roast Mamba Smith, dude. They will just about collecting checks from NASCAR and like the industry plant. All
I
this.
can't
Shit.
wait
It
to
is
hear
fucking
his fucking
hilarious.
mouth on pit road for the fucking CW this year.
I mean, you take
Is he a pit reporter?
Well, NASCAR is in charge of production for the CW,
Oh,
and they're gonna use their remote booth. So good luck with your. Oh yeah.
No.
So I'm sure we'll have like Caitlin Vincey and Mamba Smith and some other idiot that doesn't know shit about fuck.
The remote booth. Can we find somewhere else to save money?
No, hey, Mark, they're doing it in every sport. Just ask Jamie Little. That's what she tweets. They're doing it in every sport.
Oh, I'm
every
sure they
sport
fucking are. Dude, I went to the UNF. They were playing some buttfuck NAI school or D2, D3, whoever it was. They got the damn ESPN announcers on the court. Dude, there's 500 people in this gym, maybe 1,000, maybe. And they got the dudes calling the game on the court. Ford Martin, shout out Mach 10 Media. They help us a little bit with YouTube. He's calling games and soccer and basketball and lacrosse and all this stuff. He's at the game. You're telling me that these massive companies can send live commentators to these tiny ass games, but the CW and Fox and NBC and whoever the fuck else, Amazon, can't
Junior's
send
going to be there for Amazon
in the booth because he demanded in the contract.
Booth. He was
in
like,
the contract.
Balls.
Yeah.
He's like, I ain't calling that shit race from a fucking studio.
Junior.
How can you? It's shit product.
Junior going to end up running fucking NASCAR.
God, that'd be the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Yes.
No, the greatest thing since sliced bread would be like if Junior and Hamlin and Harvick all got together and formed their own series.
Harvick and Harvick
that's
and
why
Junior
they bought the. That's why
store.
they bought the Cars tour.
Yeah, but I'm saying a true
is to get that rolling.
Yeah.
Have a small venture to fool with first, and then you watch this next collective bargaining agreement or whatever the hell you want to call it. It ain't even that. It's just a fucking straight. This is what you get.
I'll tell you what, NASCAR's putting up a fight in this this lawsuit they got against 2311 and Front Row.
They're getting their ass kicked, it seems like.
They are getting their ass kicked, but they're not backing down. They're fighting. All Bob's updates, they're coming back at them. They're not giving up. So,
oh yeah. Hope Hamlin and them bring the whole fucking thing down.
Speaking of Hamlin, I got back with one of my ex-girlfriends once. It didn't go very well. Denny, I tried.
Are you going to bet? You're betting Denny for future on championship?
I'm going to need
Is that what you're talking about?
I'm going to need you to go fuck yourself because no, I
tried that once. It didn't work.
He was the 24 champion until he wasn't. Okay? That's all I got to say about that.
Why was he the 24 champion in the summer?
All year long in my head.
In the spring. In the summer.
He was very good in the spring. Well, I guess it was Truex and then it was Hamlin. Yeah. Whatever. Fuck that. All right. Well, let's get into some win totals. How about that? Caesars has
Who
probably
won the most races this last season?
Probably Joey Logano since he was a champion, right? Isn't that how it should work? No, it
Who
doesn't
did
work
win
like
the
that.
most? It wasn't Larson.
Kyle motherfucking Larson.
Was it really?
Yeah.
What? How many wins? 6, 5?
6, right?
Hmm.
Then he went 6.
Well, his over-under this year is 5.5. Why don't we start there? Roars, what are your thoughts, buddy? That was a dumb question. Why did I even fucking ask that?
What's the price?
Let me pull it up. Where'd that motherfucker go? Oh, minus 115, both sides.
Oh. Damn. I mean, it's hard to win in this fucking day and time. He might go out and win 3. I don't know. It's not something. I gotta make a pick though, don't I? I'm going
You
over.
have to make a pick. Rory
I'm going
gave,
over.
Of course you're going over.
I told somebody earlier today Larson's getting ready to have a huge year. Not saying he's going to win the championship. He might win 10 fucking races and not win the championship. But
Well, of course, he could win 15 races and not win it. He could win
Yeah.
26 races. He could
mean-
win 35 races and not win the championship.
yeah, I don't know. That team's dangerous.
Okay,
They like to
Rory,
have
you
us.
saying that probably is your coldest take of all time because he's had a hell of a year every year since 2021. So,
Right.
yeah, I mean, he's probably going to have another one. What's going to stop him now? Chase
No, I
Elliott?
mean, when I say awesome, I'm saying like capability of putting up 10 wins.
Of course. Maybe not the next gen car, but Phantom Caution.
Yeah, I think so.
Zach?
He
Over under
probably
5.5.
had. Imagine the races. The fucking wheel fell off at goddamn Texas. Like, what the fuck? I mean, he had a fucking rocket that day. I mean,
Well,
it's
what are your thoughts on Hendrick over 11.5? Minus 115 both sides.
over.
Shocker.
I mean, if I'm gonna say Kyle Larson's got the capability, I'm predicting him to win 10. We ain't gotta get but 3 out of the other fucking 3. I think the other fucking 3
Who?
it got 3 in them. William Barnes got 3 in him.
Zach, 5.5?
I'd probably go under on Larson, but then over on Hendrick. It's 6
Okay.
races is a lot.
Under's the better bet, but I'm opinionated on that. I
One more
wouldn't
try?
fucking bet it. How about that? I wouldn't fucking bet it.
I ain't betting any of this shit. We're
We're
doing
not
this for
betting any
fun.
of this. No, I'm going to tell you
Yeah.
which ones I'm going to bet.
But
I'll
I'm
tell you that.
over
I got 2
because I'm
bets.
not a fucking faggot and I don't bet on.
Life's too short to bet unders, folks. No, this is no, I'm not I'm going to tell you which ones I'm going to bet. There's a couple on here that I'm going to bet, but these 2 are not one of them. How about this? Bubba Wallace over under a half a win. All he's got to do is win 1. What do you think?
I'd say under.
Minus 130 over, even money under.
Yeah, the lawsuit's going to be a distraction.
Oh.
I just don't. I feel like 2311 didn't really bring it last year. Like
They didn't.
Reddick was okay, but Wallace was regressed. You know, he went backwards. So I would say under.
I'm going to take the over. That's a good point, though. It's a good point. The lawsuit is a distraction. I don't know. I feel like he's going to win a race. Did he win a race last year? I don't think so.
No. He hasn't won a race in like
2 years.
won a race.
23 he won
it
Kansas.
at Kansas.
Yeah.
Late.
Yeah.
No, Reddick won.
Reddick won.
In Kansas.
Well, Reddick won 1, Larson won the other. Right? I mean,
No, Bubba win in 23.
Damn, so it's 22. Damn. First year, the next gen? That was when I thought Reddick won 1 and Bubba won the other.
Bubba won in 22. 23 is when he when he spazzed on Larson and tried to fight him.
Oh, and then
Larson.
the other one, I guess that was this year. He was really fucking fast and had a tire go down or hit the wall. Maybe he just hit the wall with like 30 laps of the race.
Yeah, it was so weird. Like I expected Bubba to be really good at the mile and a half last year, and he was not. He was way better at the short tracks, like way better at short tracks last year, but he just didn't have it at the mile and a half. And that was supposed to be their strong point. So I can't trust him. I mean, he'll be in contention. Like if you're gonna bet, here would be my advice for these. Like if you're gonna bet any of these season win totals, you need to say, okay, can this guy win at one of the play tracks? Yes, Bubba Wallace can win at a play track.
Mm-hmm.
And then the next question, because that's 6 races right there. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Mexico, we have 6 road courses. So can Bubba Wallace win a road course? That's a no.
No.
So he doesn't. I would look for guys that you think are good enough to win somewhere else and can win at a road course or a play track. Because those,
I like that.
The plate's definitely random, but a lot of the same guys are up front there. You know.
Sure. All right. Trying to find an intriguing one.
Hey, what was that?
Oh,
one?
are we gonna
that
run
was
it back?
Bubba. What was the over and under on Bubba?
It was
half.
even. A half. Minus 130 for the over.
Even for the under? I will
Even for
take
the
the
under.
under on this, and I don't even bet unders, but I'll bet the under on it.
All right, well, fuck.
And even.
I'm on an island by myself. I just love overs. Wait, you were just talking a big game about no unders. No more unders. We don't do unders.
I mean, we take overs on stuff that we think can go over.
Well.
Okay. Like Iowa playing football, that's under.
Army Navy game. You take the under every time.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. And I don't want to watch it. Like, who the fuck wants to watch something and root for no points? That's no
When I'm
goddamn
gambling
fun.
on it.
That is no fucking fun. It's absolutely.
Nobody said it was fun.
It is the most fucking, like, nerve-wracking thing to bet a fucking under.
Could pop at any time. Player props. You never know.
Yeah.
All right. How about this one? Are we going to run back old Tyrone Giblets over under half a win?
I would.
What's this?
It's minus 170 for the over.
Minus 170 for the over?
If we're not doing it with odds, I would say yes, but with those odds, I would not bet it.
Absolutely not.
I think he has a better chance than Bubba to win a race. How about that?
Well, I'm taking
line wise, I say yes. I'm backing Tyrone this year. And I'm sure it's going to be people slamming that under, but that's a heavy price on a 1.5.
No, it's just one.
It's a half.
It's a half. It's
just
a half.
over half.
It's a half.
Yeah. So it's like last year, basically.
Yes.
When you slam a jam at it.
I don't want to talk about it.
That was the only one you didn't hit, ain't it? Out of futures.
Yeah, I hit Gator. I hit Majeski, and I lost Tyrone Giblets. But I didn't make any money. I mean, that Giblets play was fucking gigantic. I got fucked. I mean, he was only in a couple races. The shit show Bristol. He had a couple early in the year, mile and a half that he was fast at, but wasn't really in it.
You got raped, just like being at a P. Diddy party.
Yeah. Shout out Diddy. So how about this? Hendrick is at 11.5. Gibbs is only at 8.5, which is interesting. You got Bell, Briscoe, Hamlin, Gibbs. I think
what's
the over is minus 150.
I think Hamlin's going to have an awful year.
Really? Because he's having a baby and the lawsuit.
I think this is Hamlin's last year at Gibbs.
Going to 23-11?
I think, and I've said this before, is when you're leaving Joe Gibbs, you piss Joe Gibbs off, you don't win.
You think Truex?
Win. Truex to not win.
Did Truex piss him off?
I mean, he decided to leave. That's enough to piss off someone.
It's fair. It's fair. He's getting
I
old.
think
Got a new
Denny
girlfriend.
is probably going to be 4th in the pecking order.
Damn. Well, at some point, Tyrone has got to catapult to the top at some point. I mean,
yeah. I mean, he's the one getting a new crew chief. Denny's getting Tyrone's last year's crew chief, so it's not like and Gabe Hort's gone away. Also, if you notice, you remember when Truex said he was retiring, but he still wanted to run Daytona. Denny was like, "Oh yeah, we'll do it. We'll do it."
Yeah.
Who's doing that? Who's doing it right now?
Tricon.
And so why wouldn't Gibbs just do it under 2311 then?
He doesn't want to. Yeah.
Exactly.
He's pissed.
Denny lost FedEx.
Mm-hmm.
I really think
action's detrimental to the team.
Yeah, I think Denny's gonna not have a good year. It's gonna be bad.
There's that motherfucking biscuit. Got to go get that biscuit.
Biscuit.
All right. Well, I guess I'll jot you down for an under.
Those motherfuckers next door.
I mean, I think Briscoe, Gibbs, and Bell could win 9 races. Bell himself could win 5.
Let's see.
I was getting ready to say Bell's gonna have.
I'm gonna guess Briscoe's 2.5.
Probably 1.5.
Probably.
Yeah. Briscoe's 1.5.
He is 1.5. Over is plus 120.
My advice for Briscoe is go back to 2022, the first year of the next gen, and where Briscoe was good then because there wasn't as much of a gap between the big teams and the small teams at that time. Now that he's with a big team, if he was good at tracks in 2022, he'll probably be good at those same tracks, especially if that was a track that Truex was also good at.
A la Phoenix.
Yeah.
Can you remind me when we get to Phoenix, 3rd week of the year?
Road courses?
Yes. Although, does Toyota have? I guess Toyota's, their road course program's back.
Yeah. So I would say the 1.5 will be interesting for Briscoe. He was not very good at those at all, and now he's going to be on Joe Gibbs, which tells at those. So I'll be interested to see Vegas for him. I wouldn't bet him. I wouldn't fade him. I would wait and see. But like Phoenix, maybe Richmond, maybe Martinsville, Hampshire.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that sucks is he's going to have to compete with Bell on most of those tracks.
Yeah.
But he should be right. He's going to be there. I really think Briscoe's going to have a good year.
So you think Bell's going to have a good year too? Did I hear that out of your mouth?
I think it's like Bell wins 5, Briscoe 2, Gibbs win 1, and Hamlin wins 1.
Have you done any change-ups to the models, the spitting models?
We're always changing.
I know you can't give me the details, but
I just go back. Like I always check correlation. Like I always hear people, they always just, that track correlates to this track. Well, tell me how. Like, do you run the numbers? What did you use?
You drive it.
If you correlate with finishing position, that's great. But that really doesn't tell me. I think finishing position's random. So when I do my correlations, I do it by my own personal speed metric. So I look at things like that. Definitely for pole qualifying also. Add in, every year I'm redoing the numbers, redoing the correlation. Every track I look, how much did practice matter? Like, should I be weighing practice more or less? So I always update that like every year. I keep notes on like, was it warm? Was it cold? What was the temperature? Was practice on a Friday at 4 and the races on a Sunday at 1? Like, just keeping track of all that kind of stuff and updating that as we go.
And we're also giving out some free this year, aren't we?
Free February. So
free
all the Clash stuff, Daytona 500 pole rankings, and Atlanta pole rankings.
So we're going to give you a little taste of what it's like to be a winner. And then after that, it's on you. Okay? So go join because Zach sends us cool care packages. So we're going to win some polls. That was a fucking moneymaker last year, I'll tell you. Well, I guess in the first half of the season, It kind of got a little tough. They stopped
It
fucking
was a
releasing odds at
fucking.
the end.
Yeah,
He
well,
was killing it.
Caesars took it away from my state, so they suck.
Fuckers. Well, maybe Hard Rock doesn't have any odds up right now, so don't
That's
bank on
true.
You
Florida.
gotta drive. You have to drive to West Virginia, right?
West Virginia.
Yeah, like where I live, basically I could get within an hour of either going Maryland, West Virginia, or Ohio.
Hmm.
But like I
He'll
can.
Moral of the story: there's always a way.
Yeah. You just got to
We
get in
got
the car and
wives.
drive.
We got girlfriends. Did you see that? There's a one tweet of a guy that said that women's sports betting accounts was up like 38% last year. Did you see that? Okay.
Yeah.
Stop fucking kidding yourself, asshole. When the books start limiting the husbands and the boyfriends and the brothers, okay, and the grandfathers and the uncles, you start pulling emails out of your fucking ass, all right? You got to go to every room in the house, start getting some emails, all right? Some social security numbers, all right? Some driver's licenses. That's why you're up 38%. Not because fucking women are gambled on sports. Fucking idiots. Anyway, all right. I want to do. I'm betting these two in the Xfinity series, and I know this is stupid. I know this is so dumb. I'm a retard. I'm gonna get kicked out of the FAGA Association for this. Connor Zilich at 1.5. Now I'm taking the over. The only problem is it's minus 200. So I'm about to pony up some coins until November 2025 and cross my fingers and hope to die that Connor Zilich continues to be on the legendary path that he is on, in the Hall of Fame status path that he's on. And he gets me a couple wins. He's going to win on a road course. Zach, what was your speedway? I mean, yeah, anybody can win on a speedway.
There's 7 road course races.
Okay, he's going to fucking win 2 of them. Like, lay the money.
He's probably going to win 4.
Lay the fucking money, okay?
At least.
Don't just, like, it might, I haven't laid it yet because I need some help. I either need to, call the girlfriend up in West Virginia or, drive somewhere or go on a work trip somewhere. I will get down on Connor Zilich over 1.5, minus 200, and I will wave goodbye to that money until November. I'm not doing no championship futures, none of that, none, 0. But this is free money, okay? I'm 0 for in the Cup Series on win bets. I lost big on Tyrone last year, but we were pretty good in the Xfinity Series. We had Sammy Smith for a big one a couple years ago, over half. He won in the second race of the season. And I plan to cash this Connor Zilich over 1.5 minus 200 very early. Now, all these people, those are terrible odds. Oh, you don't know how to gamble. All right, well, when we go to our second road course and this cashes, and I'm just licking my chops come November, okay, you can go fuck yourself. The next one.
That was awesome. I love.
Oh
my God.
That's a
I'll
winner.
say Zilich will win on an oval next year.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
will,
you saw what he
for
did in
sure.
ARCA. I mean, ARCA. Okay, we already talked
He
about
ran
ARCA. It's
He
bullshit.
ran what? Didn't he run top 5 at Homestead?
Yeah, he would beat Zilich. I mean, he would beat Swalich. So, like, yes, those races mattered. It was him.
Yeah, he beat Swallows.
But if you don't
that's
it was
gay.
them two.
It
was those two, and then like a gap.
Sure. Well, just go take the over. Okay. All right. I just got a notification. Tiger Woods nails camera on top of the Golf League screen on first attempt. All right. It looks like it's starting out well.
Cool.
All right. The next one that I'm bet, this is not going to be anywhere near the amount of money that I'm putting on Connor Zilich. Justin Allgaier. He's at 2.5. It's minus 175 for the over. Listen, this guy comes from the back of the field twice in the championship race to come and win the damn thing.
And cash
that motherfucker. Justin Allgaier is going to win 3 races next year. Okay, just he's going to do it. I don't have any numbers to throw at you. Actually, you know what? Fuck you. I am going to pull up numbers. Justin Allgaier.
Yeah, don't be an asshole.
Oh, I am an asshole.
Information.
Here we go. Okay.
You gonna look for his, like, averages over the
So
last
this is actually a
years?
pretty good line. Last year he only won 2, which is that is believable because he loved to shit the bed, didn't he? Loved to shit the bed.
Yeah, boy.
Damn, he
Started
loved
at
it.
Phoenix with the blown fucking tire, and it just kept
Fucker.
getting better.
23 he won 4, 22 he won 3, 21 he only won 2, 2020 he won 3, 2019 1, 2018 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 of the 7, 4 of the 6 he cashed. There was so much fuckery going on last year with that 7 car, whether cautions or blown tires, hitting the wall, you name it. He was the professional bed shitter of the Xfinity Series. But I'm going to lay a little coin on the over. Maybe a quarter of what I put on Zilich. The Zilich is an all-timer. I don't.
Yeah, I know.
The risk amount might be a teacher's salary. It might be one of those generationals. The win amount is only going to be like a Chris Buescher at Richmond 60-1 or Michigan, something like that.
No site lets you parlay any of those, huh?
Let's see.
How about this? If any site lets you parlay them, please DM me, and I will. Then I may bet them.
That would be fun.
Let's see.
I know I was trying on Caesars. Now again, PA seems to be a lot wonkier than the other states, so they don't allow any parlays.
Okay. Yes. You can parlay Justin Allgaier over 2.5 and Ty Majeski over 2.5 at plus 170. So it's possible.
Oh, Hard Rock?
No, Caesars. Hard Rock doesn't have shit,
Caesar?
dude. They don't have nothing.
But wait, you can't put Zilich in that?
No, because if it's in the same series, it's ineligible.
So you can
You
only
can
do
take
one.
one from each series.
Some of these selections cannot be combined. Please, yeah. But you can do Majeski. You can do a different series.
Huh.
I'm sure you could parlay it with any other sport, too. Nice.
I was trying to find one here.
And by the way, Eugene, don't jinx. Don't even ask me if I'm betting Ty Majeski over 2.5 wins at minus 140. That will be laid too. Sorry. What's Chandler Smith in the truck series?
He's
Tricon?
he's in a second front row.
So that's right. That's right.
Riggs' teammate.
Well, Caesars thinks he's going to fucking pop off this year. 2.5 minus 180.
Ooh. Hold on, maybe I can get the number high enough to bet. Let's see.
For Zilich?
Yeah, I'm just adding other shit on it though.
Rajah Caruth, 1.5. The Fanger. Yo, I really think at some point this year we should schedule a Trucker Knows Truck segment. Get that motherfucker on the horn. See what he's got to say. Roars, what do you think about that?
You can't do all three. They fucking suck.
You can't do all three?
Now, once you add a cup one, it says no. You can do a Xfinity and a truck. Let's see if you can do.
Yes.
Yeah, no. As soon as you add a cup, it's like fuck you.
All right, well, go ahead and get your Connor Zilich parlays over to 1.5 minus 200 at parlays in, because I mean, obviously a mistake. They if they're not going to let you parlay cup, then they obviously don't want you to parlay anything. If they won't let you parlay 2 Xfinities, they obviously don't want you to parlay it at all. Fuckers. Can't believe Hard Rock doesn't have shit, dude. That's crazy.
Rory, when they post first round matchups for golf?
It should be up.
I forgot about that.
I got
Zach's running.
They should be up.
DraftKings just has tournament ones.
Really?
Yeah.
They ain't got first round up yet?
Well, they have first round leader, but they don't have any matchups for the first round yet.
Really?
Zach, if
maybe,
for those of you that don't
probably
know,
tomorrow. Maybe
for those
late
of you
tonight.
that don't know, Zach is putting together a golf model for our boy Roars. We got
First
him.
round leader only.
I was gonna say we got him a first round leader last year, and now he's fucking addicted. So he's like, you know what? I'm
I
building.
hit
him
one
up.
last week. I hit one last week, 55
Did
to
you
1, baby.
fucking really?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had Hoagie.
Oh
Tom
my
Hoagie.
God.
I don't even know the fuckers' names.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
He's before we started recording, Zach
Yeah.
went through like his 5 or 6 guys that he bet first round later.
Shit.
He's like, try Austin Eck what? Grudy?
Eck wrote? I don't know. Then some guys named Maverick. Like, what the fuck's up with that? Fucking Tom
And they're like
nerds.
massive numbers. That's the best part about first round leaders because God knows who's gonna come out.
I think I might have something here. We'll see. This is only the second week. But last week I bet like 4 guys and they were all right up there. One of the 4 shit to bet. The other 3 were right there.
All right, well text us the picks after this because I want in on that.
Well, here, I'll just share them. I don't care.
All right, fuck
Listen,
it. Let's go.
this is nowhere near as good as my NASCAR. Yes, I won last week. I'm doing a very simple model. I'm doing first round leader only. I will give me something to do on Thursdays during NASCAR season. So I got Eckroat at 55 to 1. I got Cam Davis at 66 to 1. I got Chris Kirk at 66 to 1. I got Maverick McNeely at 40 to 1. And then Taylor Montgomery at 225 to 1 for first round leader.
Okay.
And I'm just looking at. I will say that I subscribe to that rabbit hole, which is a bunch of golf data, and they let you make your own models and stuff. I will say that it's very similar to what I do for NASCAR, except with golf, it's just there's so much more data than there is with NASCAR. NASCAR is a lot. There's not so many statistical categories.
With golf.
Bet365 is the one that had the 225 on that Montgomery.
Jesus. Put $5 on that and retire.
I put 15.
No, whoa! They let you get $15 down? Shit.
Yeah, so that's another thing I discovered this week. The books that I had accounts at that were limited, they are not limited at golf.
Hey.
So,
wow.
We got some CPR on. I got a FanDuel fucking account right now. Look out.
Hey, we're bringing it back to life.
I know. Maybe
if you lose enough, they'll let you bet NASCAR again.
Probably not. I'm capped to like 500 on there. So like anything, and that's to win 500. So like if someone's 5 to 1, the most I could bet is like $100. It's fucked.
Gross.
I've already used my +1 on that. So.
All right. Well, we got like 6 or 7 weeks until, we got like 3 weeks till the Clash. No, 4 weeks to the Clash, 6 weeks to the 500. So I plan on hitting at least 2 first-round leaders, build up the bankroll for NASCAR this year. How about that?
We got 8 weeks before real racing starts at COTA.
That is correct. And Connor Zilic will win in the Xfinity Series that week. So
you know what sucks? I looked at the schedule. So if he wins the first 2 road course races, you're still waiting until June. Second road course races until June.
Ew. Oh, no. Oh, I don't love that. Oh, no. Well, I got to wait till November anyway. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. That's so stupid. I think like if your guy wins, goes over, they should pay you right then. Like,
all right, let me ask you this: in the NFL, so I bet the Broncos and the Vikings over win totals this year. Just saying. Shout out Adam Shine. He got me on those. Anyway, I had to wait until the regular season was over. I had to wait till this week to cash my bets. So it's not just NASCAR. You got to do it with every sport.
Fucking Rams beat the Bills and fucked up all my division parlays.
Dude, yeah, those
7 out of 8,
weren't they?
7 out of 8, man. Had the Seahawks. I thought it would come down to that last game of the season, but then the Rams beat the Bills and it fucked it all up, dude. That game didn't matter.
You clearly didn't have the Jags, obviously.
I don't. Who would bet them? That'd be like betting the Colts.
Who's got 2 thumbs and bets the Jags every week?
I mean, who has the easiest division wins for like the next 5 years? CJ Stroud.
He sucks balls. Blake Bortles' second year was better than his second year. I don't want to hear shit.
I
I'll
know,
send you
but
the
the other
picture.
3 teams are so terrible that
Okay. All right. Watch the slander,
know,
Zach.
just go 10-7 and make the playoffs, win the
It's
division
true.
every year, and then you can play a game on Saturday at 3:30 like they have.
Yeah. Did you see
10
that? Their
years straight.
last.
Yeah,
What did it say?
every
10 years?
it's every playoff game
Oh
that the
no!
Houston
There he goes
Texans have
again.
played have been
Fuck.
at
Or maybe that
3:30
was
on
me.
Saturday.
No, that's him.
What the hell?
Hopefully he
Fucking
comes back
computer.
soon. Fuck, Zach. So the last 10 wild card playoff games that the Houston Texans have played have every single one of them has been Saturday at 3:30. Crazy. Damn, Zach was getting excited about that too. That sucks. We gotta.
Oh, I'm back now.
Fuck. Oh, there he's back. There he is. Yeah,
Fuck, I don't
I
know what's
ruined
going
it
on.
for you. It's that
It
snow,
says my
dude.
connection. Yeah, but it says I'm not on Wi-Fi. I have it straight plugged in. What the fuck?
That ain't no good.
Shit.
That ain't no
Kids
good.
are probably fucking watching movies and using up all the internet.
Yeah, faggots.
Mine are running wild probably in here.
All right, boys. I'm about ready to wrap this shindig up. You guys got anything else?
I'm good.
All
I
right,
already
we're gonna win a
posted,
bunch of fucking money.
The poll rankings and the clash rankings are already out there. So
Did you
also,
use L.A. Coliseum?
yeah.
Sweet.
Also the sheet that started 2 years ago that I would make for Mark, that was a skybox sheet. I'm gonna put that on Twitter every Tuesday for non-play tracks for free.
Let's go.
That will be out there.
Sheet, folks. It's a hell of a
Lost
sheet.
you again, my fucking internet piece of shit.
Oh, god damn it. There he goes again. All right, well.
Turn fucking Disney off.
Disney Plus, cancel the subscription. Come on, Zach. I thought you wore the pants there. Anyway. Yeah, dude, this sheet, it's got everything. All the NLD, speed, average run position, all the adjusted stuff. There he is. He's back. He's back, folks.
Dude, I figured out what's going on. Fucking Wi-Fi keeps turning back on. I turned it off and I just went back in there. It's in there again. So it's like trying to put me on Wi-Fi when I have a fucking cable plugged in.
That's very fagga of the Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna fucking break some shit here.
But now you're back, right?
Yeah, and I'm trying to disable the fucking built-in Wi-Fi card so I can never happens again.
If you fuck me with editing this, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed.
I didn't do it.
It's
It
okay.
wasn't
I've
me.
been there 10 times. It's all right, buddy. Yeah, I was just telling him what's all on the sheet. It's a great sheet because it's got all the adjusted numbers, the laps in the top 5, 7, 10%. It's got all the comp tracks. It's got them all averaged together. It's got them all separate. It's a phenomenal sheet. So I'm looking forward to that. Non-play tracks. Don't even think about it at the plate tracks. Don't even think about it. Probably don't even think about it at maybe the Clash. Maybe the Clash.
Oh, I already posted it for the Clash. It's
there
out
you go.
there.
Let the big dog eat.
Already good to go.
All right, boys. That was a good knock the rust off, the cobwebs, get the feet wet the tongue, whatever the saying is. And we'll be back for the Clash. How about them apples? How about them? All right, folks.
Let's go.
Let's go. See you, boys. Beer don't.
Later.
Beer don't.
Beer don't.